Okay, so we did the warm up, and just as a reminder, you are going to have a quiz in just a little bit over this. We are going to do these. Your quiz is over graphing lines like we just did, and your quiz is over slope. All right, you are, and we're going to play a game too. So for this first one, and yes, one of each of these is on your quiz. How do I find the slope of an equation? I look at it, but what do I really have to look at? The x. What number is with x? Ooh, what number's with x?
-2.
-2. Don't forget the negative. All right. And a big thing is your slope is just a number. Don't put x with it. It's just the number that's next to x. For the second one, example, what did you do? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And we don't forget to label. Remember, I told you showing work is just as important as giving me the answer. You're gonna, when you take your quiz, you're gonna see I'm giving you 5 points for work, 5 points for answer. If you give me no work, you get no credit. Your x comes first, then your y. Your x comes first, then your y. I'm just labeling it different x's and different y's. And now we're going to plug in. What is y2?
8.
Minus, what's y1? Over x2 minus x1. In Desmos, you can put this in again by dividing it all. Hit the divided sign first and then type it in. Or some of you are like, I don't need Desmos. I can use my brain. What is 8 minus 5?
3.
What is 3 minus 2? And that gives me 3. So whether you use Desmos or you use your brain, you'll get the same answer, hopefully. Do I have any questions? Yes.
y1 or x1 and x2.
Yep.
On number 4.
Yep. Yeah, if you wanted to do on number 4, I'll go ahead and do this one. If you wanted to do the slope formula because you like it better, absolutely you can do it. What would be the other way to do this?
Delta y.
The carrots with delta y and delta x. How do you go from 1 to 7?
Plus 6.
How do you go from 8 to -2? So think about it. If you're going from +8 to -2, do you agree you're subtracting? And then if they have different signs, what can you just do?
Just add them.
Just add them together. That only works if they have different signs. And then to find my slope, I'm going to do delta y over delta x. So what is +6 divided by -10? +6 divided. Hey, by the way, in Desmos, if you get a decimal, what do you do? Click the fraction bar. -3 over 5 is my answer. Do I have any questions so far? We're okay? All right, last but not least, this is just 2 points. I'm going to use my badge. It's not really my badge. I'm going to use this thing, but you use your badge and connect the points. Remember that on your quiz, I want you to also use your badge. Please do not, do not just draw squiggly lines. On a graph, how do we find our slope? We are going to do rise over run. And in order to do that, what do I need to draw?
Steps.
The big step or a triangle. Yeah, you can, if you go onto the shelf on the, you can go the third thing, you can grab one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did y'all get up 8?
Yes. I didn't do it.
Okay, we'll talk about how you did it in just a minute. And then did you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Did you get over 11? 8 over 11. If you put 8 divided by 11 in the calculator, what do you get?
It's like a big old decimal.
It just stays 8 over 11. How did you girls do it? What did you do? What point did it hit? Oh, did you get that it hit right here? Okay, so be careful because your line can be off a little bit. It's really close to hitting it, but it's not exact. So just be careful not to use these two perfect points because you see how it's off just by a little bit. If that would have been 12, you would have been right. Something else you could have done that somebody last period said is they said, well, I figured out that this was 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This was 2, 5. And I figured out that this was -9, -3. And I did a table with that. Could you do that with those 2 points? Sure. Whichever way you like best. Could you use slope formula with those 2 points? Sure. Okay. Do I have any questions? All righty. I'm going to